Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is GTFO. No, wait, it's BTO. Better tag out. Blundering Titan Oaf. We're kicking things off with a 3-lander. We've got a pair of our mana artifacts plus draw and a sweeper. We'll be vulnerable early, but we are going first. This is fine. Keep your pants on. They play out a life gain case. They might be going with tokens or they're on the gain and drain combo. We draw a fire magic and we'll be able to plunder their small men. Raise the skull and crossbones, hoist your drink high. Tonight we will plunder. They throw down a Starscape cleric. Combo it is then. We're going with a hardcore this turn. With it in play, we've already got 5 mana. They double down on the case. That's a clear sign they're going to have more men coming. They follow up with an Amalia. And with all the life gain, she is going to get plump. Everyone likes a chubby girl. Am I right, boys? Ordinarily, this is where you would want to smash their men, but they showed us a Leo on top of their deck, and we want to be sure we clear him out as well. And you know they're going to play that turtle out. Wait, let's hold up with the Annex. We can play out the second hardcore, then drop in the Annex for our drain game. A Virtue is an excellent draw. Once we clear their men out, we can snipe their follow-up. They send it right away, and it looks like they were thinking about sneaking Leo in, but then the cleric doesn't get to make us lose life. They drop in the life gain bunny. We are headed towards single digits, and they still have Leo to throw down. No restraint, they just play everything they can. That's an easy 4-for-1, thanks to them not having any patience or foresight. All I see are dead people. What's the holdup here? Are they expecting us to give up because they have a life gain guy on top? They just saw it a few seconds ago. Put some pants on, bro. We finally get to smash this board. Gotta shark 'em all. They love to see it. Clearly they do. They're relishing having to rebuild their board. We'll smell you girls later. The extra draw gets us a Dark Knight. He loves to pummel opponents. There will be plenty of time for that. They go with an authority. Everything of theirs either gains life or benefits from them gaining life. I'm not particularly fond of these sleeves. It was cool as their April Fools, but not for everyday play. They fat sack one of their cases to be able to play men right out of their grave. Had they not played the authority, they could have played out 3 men, but, you know, greed over everything else. Their Amalia gets them another land, and now they've got only one more guy to play out. Amalia will not be out of range of our fire magic. The question here is, do we use our fire magic to clear both of their men out? Or do we snipe with the Virtue and then use our fire magic when they go to play out more men? They do have another pair of men they can possibly get back if they fat sack their case. And as greedy as this opponent has been, it's likely they'll try to drop in more men than they should. I'm sold. Let's snipe Amalia and we'll see what they get up to on their turn. Fire in the Amalia hole. Bro doesn't even want to take his turn now. This game has become their own personal nightmare. Oppo might have left the building, probably to scrape out their shorts. No wait, they came back. Tide gets the stains out. Am I right, bro? They go with yet another case. Gotta go with even more life gain, because that's been working great. They fat sack their solved case to play the men in their grave. Here we go, let's see it, bro. They go with their cleric and they pay for the offspring. We'll let their offspring hit the table, but before they gain any life, we're scorching their men. Smells like cooked bacon up in here. We draw a betrayal, and even without any men on board, we can still use it. Dead men tell no tales, even more so when they can't come back. It's time for the Dark Knight to punish their life total, and their hand. They drop in a surveil land, and they must like what they see. They go with Halia. She is guided by light, but we've brought the darkness. I mean, he is the Dark Knight. He's not the Light Knight. We'll send it. It is time to pay, and the Dark Knight is here to collect. They tossed a land, which gives us a bat token. It's like having Batman and Robin. We'll drop in another hardcore and send the turn. We'll keep mana up in case they are as dense as we think they are. If they send their Halia, we can activate and throw a block that will shake them to their life gain soul. They do, in fact, send it, and as promised, we'll activate a hardcore and throw a block. Bunstan only did not see this coming. Let's give them a moment to digest the seriousness of the situation. Take a bite of this pain burger, they will. The block has been thrown. Go ahead and gain some life, bro. I'm sure that will help. They fire off a sweeper, which does take out our men, but we still have a pair of cores in play, and we can get our Dark Knight back easily enough. This turn, we get back our Dark Knight. He has a need to pummel further. We cannot deny him that. We'll follow up with our Virtue that's been in exile. They're going to need sweepers nearly every turn. They hit our Dark Knight with a removal, and we now have more life than they do. They drew a cleric, and they get it down with offspring. It's a little bit more of their drain, but it comes too late. We'll snipe their cleric, and we'll be able to have it come over to the shark side on our next turn. The token will have to go as well. Might as well clean the house, mop the floor with this life gain we will. They completely luck out and draw a sweeper, but there is no changing this tide. We can get back this same board on our turn. Hold on. Before we ship the turn, let's activate a hardcore and get in for damages. Enjoy your one card, bro. I'm sure it's a good one. It was a disenchant, which is probably how they feel about their own deck. Disenchanted. Am I right, bro? They hit our virtue, which at this point, all it means is they don't lose as badly as they were about to. Let's activate and get in there. That's GG's, just a slight hint of cheese. This is N.E. Gonio. We're going to make him get Gonio. We get a 4-lander with a Terminus, our opponent wrecker, and an Annex. We need to turn the lights off because this hand is going to be lights out. Keep your pants on. They hit us with a duress right out the gate. They really should take the Annex if they don't want us drawing extra cards. And they do just that. We'll hit them with the price of freedom. Taking out a land is fine here, but we really want another card. And that ends up being another price of freedom. Sometimes you have to pay twice, bro. I accept cash, checks, or cards. They have nothing on turn 2, which is too bad for them. We'll go with the Terminus, and we can make them pay the price yet again. If you can't afford it, bro, we're introducing layaway next month. Just for you. The Indeed cannot afford it, and they are left with a single land in play. Should have just duressed yourself, bro. It's another turn of 0 plays, but that's fine. We'll make a token at the end of their turn. Eventually, the damages from our token men pile up. A small squad of tokens will get the job done if we can keep their board clear. Their play is a greed's gambit. I would be impressed, but I don't feel threatened by the gift they are likely to try to give us. Their tokens can't block us, but we'll still get rid of one of them. Then we'll send it. They hit us with another duress, but there is nothing they can take that will hurt our board. They're aiming at the wrong thing. They go with a seam rip, but let's see what they try to take. It looks like they want our Terminus. That's fine. We'll use the mana from it before it goes away and make a third token. They're struggling with which card to toss. Anything in your hand, bro. What you're holding is all useless anyways. We draw a land and all we can do is send it, which is more than the opponent can do anyways. Their play is a little fella that is used to give away their stuff, but their combo is a bombo. They still have to sacrifice one of their men at the end of their turn. Nice one, bro. Very nice. They finally realized the error of their ways. Don't you hate it when you stink? They died to their own cheese. This is urine. No, wait, it's Uranus. No, wait, it's Eurus. We get a one-lander. Loaded with nothing but great cards. That's how one-landers work. Mull. Then we get a 3-lander with 3 removals and a price of freedom. This will do. Keep. We'll send the Betrayal on down. The targeted removal is a bit more important here. They smell it up in here. We're not sure what they're cooking, so we'll keep an eye out. Their play is a traveling golden turkey. Landfall has arrived yet again on the big show. Just make sure those turkeys don't poop on my floor, bro. We'll snipe that turkey and get going with some gravy. Turkey sandwiches for everyone. And you know we'll be happy to pay the 3 life. They drop in a second one. Someone in the back yelled that they are still hungry. More turkey sandos are on the way, bro. We draw a second fire magic and we'll let one rip. This will deal with both of their men. We will smelt them both later. Much, much later. They go with a Mike. I think he likes it. He's just a 1/1 jobber that needs some support to become a threat. We'll hit one of their forests with our land sniping tool. They will pay the price. Next up, we'll snipe Mikey. If they had a 1-mana protection spell, they can't play it now. And this triumph will make it so that we can collect evidence when we fire off the cover-up. Their lands will be toast. How good is landfall without lands? Asking for a friend, they knew what was coming, and get up out of here before the hammer falls. That's GG's, extra cheese, and that, my friends, is another satisfied customer.